Hello all, welcome back on this video. Today we will discuss about apiculture. Here you can see the image of honeybee. You can see there three pair of jointed legs. Three pair means it's belong to class Insecta, and jointed legs means it's belong to phylum Arthropoda. You can see also their membranous wings is transparent. Also you can see compound eye, their antenna, etc. In this video we will discuss about introduction, definition of apiculture. Then we will move on choice of flora means which type of species we can use in the apiculture. Then we will move on social organization and social behavior of honeybee. Social behavior, how they behave in their colony. Here these three are the caste of honeybee. First one is queen. Queen means female. Next one is drone. Drone means male. And third one is worker. Let's start with introduction. We all know that before manufacturing of sugar, people are totally dependent on honey. So honey is used as a sweet. It is important element for diet. We all know that that the honey is also used as a medicine, also used in Ayurvedas, etc. Produced honey by honeybees. That all of you are know that honeybee produce honey. Economically important. Why the honey is economically important? Because by produce honey and selling in the market you can get a better price, so it's also economically important. The definition, the first one, this point is the definition. You all should write this definition. Note this: the modern scientific and commercial method of breeding and care of bees for production of honey and bee wax is known as apiculture. What is meaning of apiculture? Apiculture is a part of honeybee. You can care and breed them, so you can get as a product bee wax and honey. Main product is honey and side product is bee wax. They make honey for their diet and bee wax for building their nest. Here honeybee nest is known as honey hive or honey comb. The industry get honey and bee wax from apiculture. The apiculture is also known as beekeeping, means industry kept bee for getting product of honey and bee wax. The apiculture is widely practiced in these countries like USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, etc. In India it is practiced in South Indian states and also in North Indian states. This is the picture of honeycomb, and you can see also these three worker of one of the caste of honeybee, and this is the hexagonal hive. In this hive they kept the honey and seal with wax. Choice of flora. What is meaning of choice of flora? The first, this word apiary, please note down this word. A place where bees are kept is known as apiary. Local flora is important part. Why the local flora is important part? Flora means the species. Why local species is important part? It is important because we easily get them, and also they are suitable for that for our environment. Apis indica is local flora for India, and Apis mellifera are not from India; they belong to other country. So we kept Apis indica for apiculture. Honeybees are produced honey from the nectar and pollen. They collect nectar from these plants like neem, jamun, soapnut, maize, rose, cherry, apple, coconut, guava, etc. From all these plants, they collect nectar and pollen. From these nectar and pollen, they can produce honey and also bee wax. Why they collect pollen? Because pollen is useful for the male or drone, for because in pollen there are higher protein, so it is useful for male. Next one is classification. Please note down this classification. Honeybees are belong to kingdom Animalia. Their phylum is Arthropoda. Arthropoda means jointed legs, as you all seen in the image of honeybee. Their class is Insecta, means having 3 pair of legs. Order is Hymenoptera, means having membranous wing. You all seen in the image membranous wing, transparent wing. They belongs to phylum Apidae. Their genus is Apis and species is Indica. In India, Apis indica is a local species. Now we move on to social organization and social behavior of honeybees. They are lives in colony, means there are more than 50,000 individuals are lives together. So it is highly complex, and they function virtually as a single organism. So it is more complex, highly complex, and it consists three different castes. First one is a single queen bee, means female. Drone bees means male, and worker bees. A single queen bee means in the hive, in the comb, there are only one single queen. Second one is drone bees, means here I wrote bees, means here there are more than one male is found in worker bees. Please note down this point, that in one honeycomb more than 90% of honeybees are worker bees, and single queen bee is present. You can see in the image the drone, queen and worker. Worker is smaller than all two, drone and queen. You can see the large abdomen in queen, and this is the drone, which is larger than worker. Queen's abdomen is large because they lays eggs. Let's start with a queen bee. A queen bee is a fertilized female. Fertilized females means they can reproduce and lays eggs. A queen bee is produced from fertilized egg. Queen bee is produced from fertilized egg. Their anatomy of queen bee and worker is same, but their abdomen is longer and their size is large than workers. Here you can see the lacking of wax gland, means in queen bee wax gland is absent, so they can't produce wax. It is capable of laying thousands of eggs per day. Now you imagine why in the one colony more than 50,000 members are there, because queen bee lays more than thousands of eggs per day. What is the function of queen bee? The function of queen bee is to mate with drones and reproduce new generation. So only one function for queen bee is they mate with drones and reproduce new progeny. So day by day new members are added in their colony. Second one is drone bees. Drone bees means fertile female. Fertile female means they can mate with female and produce new progeny. They are produced from unfertilized egg. The queen bee is produced from fertilized egg, while the drone bees are produced from unfertilized egg. They are few in numbers. Female is only one in a single hive, while drones are few in numbers. They are larger than workers. As you seen in the image, drone size is large than workers. What is the function of drone bees? They only mate with queen bee and reproduce new progeny. Let's move on to this third, the worker bees. Worker bees are sexually undeveloped females. Means in the hive there are two types of female. One is fertilized and second one is unfertilized. Unfertilized means the workers. They are sexually undeveloped, means they can't produce eggs or new progeny. They are thousand in numbers. As I told you, in one hive there are more than 90% of the bees are worker bees. What is the function of worker bees? Build honeycomb or honey hive. The honeycomb or honey hive is built by the worker bees. Also their duty is to protect honey hive. Also they collect nectar and pollens to produce honey and wax. They can collect water, or they collect water for cooling the honey hive, and also for reduce the density of honey. They are also taking care of eggs, larvae and pupa. Queen have only one function, to reproduce with male and produce the eggs. Their taking care is the responsibility of workers, and workers are also clean the comb, produce honey and bee wax. So the mouth part of workers are modified according to their duty. Some worker has duty of building nest, some worker has building some worker have to duty of protection. Some are collect nectar and pollens for produce honey and bee wax. They care nectar and pollens, and other group is produce honey and bee wax. Some are taking care of eggs, larvae, pupa, etc. So there are various duty in the workers. So here you can see the division of labor. There are many functions for the groups. So here you can you can see their social behavior, and they having sting. All of you knows that they having sting. For by these stings they protect their hive. In next video we learn about their life cycle, their application, how to build their comb, etc. So now this video is over. Thank you.